Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome here to the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Welcome all folks to the Harcourt's Homewood Auction Rooms. We've got an auction that's been brought forward today. Gui Go and Bev Griffiths from our St Albans office, Harcourt's Homewood. They are our lead marketing consultants, and I'd just like to say that the property at 31/30 Mathesons Road is the property that they have marketed collectively as a team. They're a dynamic duo, Gui and Bev, and between the two of them, they've left no stone unturned for this campaign. Now, I do believe that we're not going to start until 3:30 sharp, and the time currently, Juanita, is 3:25. So I just say, folks, be ready. I hope you're prepared, you're psychologically prepared, and that you're determined in ownership today. So just to give you a little bit of a teaser, is that for the auction today, I'm going to just run through the rules of the day and introduce everybody, and then having just identified the property legally, I'll then refer to Gui, and I'm going to ask him to announce the amount of the offer, and he's going to holler out that amount at the top of his lungs, and so you're all clear with what the figure is that the auction has been brought forward at. So that's effectively the owner's reserve met. So when you hear that figure, that's the one you've got to beat. You've got your chance to bid. So good luck in owning the property is what I would say. But you'll have every chance. I won't be too rapid on bringing the hammer down, and you'll have a moment just to enter that figure into your, I suppose you would say, your own personal algorithm of value. And then when the answer spits out, it's either yes or no, bid or not, then you'll have the chance at that moment, which is fantastic, isn't it? So, Gui, just a few more moments of suspense, and I'll come back and we'll commence at 3:30 sharp. The reason we're not going to start now, sorry, Laura, is because once upon a time, and this wasn't a Harcourt's auction, but they just said, well, look, everyone seems to be here. They started at 3:27, and at 3:31, they went, sold, and then someone walked through the door and went, oh, I wanted to bid on that one. And of course, that is the reason why we would never start an auction early. And I just was going to practice, Sue. I've got a couple of little stories that I was going to use today. I was saying my wife thinks she said to me the other night, and I was quite shocked, she said, you're really immature. And I said, that's not fair, so I banned her from my treehouse for a week. And I was like, so, no more. Perfect timing. 3:30 and the song finishes just like that, but the song's just about to start for you good folks here at 3130 Mathesons Road. It's been ably led in the marketing and in the presentation by Gui Go from our St Albans office, working hand in hand with Bev Griffiths, who I believe is touching base with our owners who aren't with us today, but wishing them the very best and actually thanking them and acknowledging them for their custom. But those good owners have received an offer in advance of the scheduled auction date, and one which they deem to be acceptable in each and every regard. And as I've explained to you all folks who are live and present in our auction room at Harcourts Homewood, in a moment you'll hear the amount of that offer because Gui's going to call it out. And then we're going to have an auction at that point. The property will be on the market and it will be sold. And that's our owner's reserve effectively met, so no pausing. The hammer will come down and hopefully to you. So a warm welcome to Harcourts Homewood. Mark is my name. Gerald Rolton, he's the manager at St Albans, business owner, who looks after Gui and Bev on a daily basis. So I know he's got his hands full with that, but no, he always enjoys it. They're great people. Bridget Gabberty, she's head of our strategy and growth at Harcourts Homewood, and we've got Kyle Sutherland, manager here at Island 2. Thanks to the team for coming along. There's an important lady here called Mandy Shaw, and she's a representative of Homewood Property Management. They are an excellent organisation. 3130 Mathesons Road could be considered in a property that may be an investment for you. So if you want someone to look after it, they're exemplary at their job. They're award-winning, Homewood Property Management, and thanks to Mandy and the good team, you'll be in safe hands. So please do contact Mandy at that point. Folks, we've got the rules of the day in front of you on the screen, and they're very, very simple with an auction that's been brought forward. As I say, with that reserve effectively being met, there's no need for me to be placing vendor bids or pausing to negotiate with the highest bidder, because the property will be sold with me standing here, and that means it's quite simple. Bidding increments, well, you call out the figure you'd like to increase. I may make a suggestion or two, but happy to work with you on that basis. And just if that good team from Homewood who have joined around us, if you're bidding for buyers, then I just identify you to the rest of the room. Half of you are household names anyway, so I don't really need to do that. Finally, what I would say is if you do prevail and win the auction, and if you've not done so already, all you need to do to formalise the sale is just sign the contract and pay us a deposit, 10% of the purchase price. And I've got the best practice guide for auction here, but we're also going to ask that you've acknowledged you've received a copy of the approved buyer's guide, and that's something with all the information that you need about transacting properties. So Laura is driving the technology today. We've got a new version of our technology up, so you can have one last look at the property at 3130 Mathesons Road in Phillipstown, like we say, close to the city. So I'm sure that's part of the reason that you're here and interested to buy. Take a look at some of the images of the property as we go through it. Top floor apartment, and it's a stratum and freehold, so a unit title. And Bev's just been commenting me to how well the body corporates run with this unit title and how nicely they keep the grounds. The presentation of the complex is always tip-top and tickety-boo. The legal description's unchanged on the contract, and it does come with a tenant in place, fixed term till the 5th of November 2021. That's Guy Fawkes Day, and hopefully we have some auction fireworks here in the room as well. Settlement date, well, that's simple. That's just the 23rd of July 2021, and just about 5 weeks from today. So that's quite a standard little period for settlement. What would we say? You're happy with that? You may have agreed a different date in writing, so that's fine, Katrin. Absolutely fine. Inner city living, very, very urban feel to this. Top floor apartment, as I say. Point of difference just with the space in the extra bedroom, I think, is lovely. There you can see how well the complex is kept. So if you want to have a picnic during the day, not one but 2 car parks. I think you'll appreciate that in this world. Integrated kitchen, sunny balcony, views to the Port Hills, which is always nice, good for the soul, to stare out there and have a nice scenery to gaze at. Like I say, proximity to the city is exemplary, and nice people in the complex, very, very secure. Gui, would you like to have the last word perhaps to our owner? I mean, I know they're on the telephone, but maybe to commend bidders.
Yes, I just want to thank Christine and Cal. I'm waving at you, watching from Australia. And I want to thank everybody coming and attend the auction today. I want to wish you all a very best.
Thanks, Gui. What's the amount of the offer that's been accepted?
$260,000.
$260,000. There we go. There's the figure you've got to beat. There's plenty of real estate at the money in Mathesons Road. What's your method for Mathesons? Is there a 5 or a 10? What do you think? I would say that's good buying. 263, a nice little 3,000 put forward. There we go. In front, taking the opportunity. Carl and Sue, that's the new leader, $263,000. Who's going to go another 3? At 263, we're selling away 3130 Mathesons Road in Philly, Phillipstown. It's urban, it's edgy. Never have any problem renting it. Currently on the mates rates with a friend of the owners. Why don't you try a little 2,000, Catherine?
No.
Sure, you can?
No. Yeah, sure.
263? You wouldn't say 265, surely? They say one bid's good for another. What do you reckon? At 263. First call, just a moment to reconsider. Second call, would love to see you back in the auction. Love to see you have another chance to contest ownership at 3130, 263. Third and final call. At this stage, Bev. 3130 Mathesons Road. Pop a wee 1,000 in, see how it goes. Might be the best 1,000 you've ever spent. Give it a wee nudge. Got to be in to win. You don't go higher? Okie dokes. Well, Carl and Sue, I think that's good news for you. I think that was a good strategy. At 263, 3130 Mathesons Road is going, but not gone yet. It's going, and it is gone and sold. Nice bit of business. Well done. Congratulations. Super stuff, Gui. Well, you've got an auction coming up next week as well, so I will look forward to 217B, Greers Road. Thanks for your attendance today. Thanks, Catherine. Nice to meet you and Michael as well. And good luck on the hunt. Stay in touch with Bev and Gui on behalf of the team. Cheerio.